Relax and let go, for true freedom begins with the release of control over outcomes. In life, challenges often present themselves at unexpected moments, and it can feel as though the very fabric of our plans is unraveling. However, trusting the process means seeing these obstacles not as barriers, but as stepping stones toward growth. Every delay, every detour carries with it an invitation to expand, adapt, and realign with a deeper purpose. By letting go, we stop resisting life's flow and allow ourselves to move in harmony with the rhythm of the universe. This act of surrender is not about inaction, but about releasing the need to control every outcome, creating the space to embrace what unfolds naturally. In life, challenges often present themselves at unexpected moments, and it can feel as though the very fabric of our plans is unraveling. These moments of uncertainty, discomfort, or even failure may initially seem like roadblocks. However, trusting the process means seeing these obstacles not as barriers, but as stepping stones toward growth. Every twist and turn, every delay or detour carries with it an invitation to expand, to adapt, and to realign with a deeper purpose. To trust the process is to believe that life is not happening to us, but for us, even when we cannot fully grasp the why behind each moment. When we embrace this perspective, our relationship with challenges begins to shift. Instead of resisting the difficulties, we start to view them as necessary catalysts for transformation. Growth rarely occurs in the absence of struggle. Much like a seed must push through the darkness of soil to reach the light, we too must navigate the complexities of life to uncover our own strength and potential. Trusting the process invites us to lean into these moments, to accept that they are shaping us into individuals capable of withstanding and thriving in the face of adversity. At its core, trusting the process is about surrendering control over outcomes. As humans, we often cling to the idea that life should unfold according to our timelines and expectations. We create plans, set goals, and hold tightly to the belief that success lies in achieving them exactly as envisioned. But the reality is far more intricate. Life's path is not linear, and it rarely conforms to our preconceived notions. By letting go of rigid expectations and embracing the unknown, we open ourselves to possibilities that may far exceed what we originally imagined. In moments of uncertainty, doubt may creep in, whispering that we are off course or that we have failed. Yet these feelings are often rooted in a limited view of the present. Trusting the process requires us to zoom out, to recognize that what feels like chaos today may be the foundation for a breakthrough tomorrow. Life has a way of weaving together seemingly disparate threads into a cohesive tapestry, one that only becomes clear when viewed in hindsight. Every experience, no matter how difficult, contributes to the larger picture of who we are becoming. There is a profound lesson in learning to find meaning in the midst of uncertainty. Trusting the process is not about blind optimism or ignoring challenges. Instead, it is about cultivating a mindset of resilience and faith. It is about choosing to believe that setbacks are not signs of failure, but signals for redirection. When we trust the process, we allow ourselves to see opportunities in what once appeared as insurmountable obstacles. We become more attuned to the subtle guidance life offers, whether through unexpected encounters, delays, or even rejections. The journey of trusting the process is deeply personal, yet universally relatable. It calls us to look inward, to examine our own fears, insecurities, and desires. It asks us to confront the parts of ourselves that resist change and to embrace the growth that comes from stepping outside our comfort zones. In doing so, we not only transform our external circumstances, but also deepen our understanding of ourselves. Trusting the process becomes a practice of self-discovery, one that reveals our inner strength and clarifies our true purpose. When we trust the process, we also begin to appreciate the beauty of timing. Life does not operate on the clock we set for it. It moves according to a rhythm far greater than our own. There is a wisdom in this timing, a reason why certain things do not happen when we want them to. Sometimes delays are life's way of preparing us for what lies ahead, ensuring that we are ready to receive and sustain the opportunities that come our way. Other times, the waiting period is an opportunity to refine our intentions, to grow into the person capable of achieving the vision we hold. In trusting the process, we learn to balance action with patience. It is not about passivity or waiting idly for life to happen. Rather, it is about taking steps toward our goals while releasing the need to control every outcome. It is about showing up fully in the present moment, giving our best effort, and then trusting that what is meant for us will unfold in its own time. This balance allows us to live with both intention and ease, knowing that our path is unfolding exactly as it should. Trusting the process transforms how we experience life. It replaces anxiety with assurance, fear with faith, and resistance with acceptance. It reminds us that growth is not always linear, that progress often looks like setbacks, and that the journey itself holds just as much value as the destination. When we trust the process, we align ourselves with the flow of life, allowing it to guide us toward a purpose greater than we could have imagined. In doing so, we unlock the freedom to live fully, embracing both the highs and lows with grace and gratitude. Letting go of control is a profound act of courage and self-trust. Many of us approach life with a tightly clenched grip, convinced that if we just manage every detail and anticipate every outcome, we can avoid failure or disappointment. Yet this relentless need to control often stems from fear. Fear of uncertainty, fear of losing, fear of the unknown. By clinging so tightly, we inadvertently create more tension, stress, and frustration, closing ourselves off from the possibilities that arise when we surrender and allow life to unfold naturally. When we let go of control, we make space for something greater. We begin to understand that control is, in many ways, an illusion. Life is unpredictable, filled with twists and turns that no amount of planning can fully anticipate. Accepting this reality is not an act of defeat, but a recognition of the beauty and mystery of life's flow. It is in this surrender that we find freedom. Freedom to adapt, to grow, and to embrace opportunities we might otherwise overlook. Letting go does not mean we stop caring or cease to take action. It means we learn to act without attachment to the outcome. This balance between effort and surrender allows us to move forward with intention while trusting that what is meant to be will unfold. It frees us from the exhausting cycle of overthinking and overplanning, creating a sense of lightness and ease in how we approach challenges. By releasing the need to control everything, we open ourselves to new possibilities that we might not have considered if we were rigidly fixed on a specific path. Fear is often at the root of our need for control. We fear failure, rejection, or the discomfort of uncertainty. This fear convinces us that by controlling every variable, we can avoid pain. However, this approach often backfires. Instead of avoiding discomfort, we amplify it, as the effort to control everything leads to heightened stress and anxiety. Letting go requires us to confront this fear head-on and trust that we can handle whatever comes our way. It is an act of faith, not blind faith, but a deep belief in our resilience and the benevolent unfolding of life. When we let go of control, we also become more adaptable. Life rarely moves in a straight line, and our ability to pivot and adjust is what allows us to thrive. By releasing the need to dictate every outcome, we become more attuned to the opportunities that arise in unexpected ways. What once seemed like a setback may reveal itself to be a redirection, leading us to something far greater than we had planned. This adaptability fosters creativity and resourcefulness, enabling us to navigate life with greater ease and confidence. Letting go also reduces the emotional burden we carry. The constant need to control everything can be mentally and physically draining. It creates a weight on our shoulders as we try to juggle the impossible task of predicting and managing every detail of life. By letting go, we release this burden. We give ourselves permission to rest, to breathe, and to trust that we do not have to have all the answers. This act of surrender brings with it a profound sense of peace as we stop resisting life and start flowing with it. Surrendering control does not mean giving up. Rather, it means aligning our actions with the natural rhythm of life. It is about understanding the balance between effort and acceptance. And there are moments to push forward and moments to step back, and wisdom lies in recognizing the difference. By letting go, we create space for synchronicity, for the universe to work in ways we cannot always foresee. This openness invites unexpected blessings and opportunities, enriching our journey in ways that exceed our imagination. As we practice letting go, we begin to see life differently. We stop seeing challenges as threats and start seeing them as opportunities for growth. We realize that we do not need to control every aspect of life to feel safe or successful. Instead, we trust that life is always working in our favor, even when it doesn't seem like it. This trust allows us to embrace uncertainty with curiosity rather than fear, knowing that each moment holds the potential for transformation. In letting go, we deepen our connection with ourselves and with life. We cultivate a sense of trust, not only in the world around us, but in our own ability to navigate whatever comes our way. This trust builds resilience as we learn that we are capable of adapting, learning, and growing through every experience. Letting go is not a one-time act. It is a daily practice, a conscious choice to release fear and embrace faith. It is in this practice that we find true freedom as we allow life to guide us toward paths and possibilities we could not have envisioned on our own. Letting go of control is an act of self-liberation. It frees us from the confines of fear and opens the door to endless possibilities. It teaches us to trust in the flow of life, to act with intention, and to embrace the unknown with an open heart. By letting go, we discover that life does not need to be controlled to be beautiful. It only needs to be lived. In this surrender, we find peace, joy, and the boundless potential of a life aligned with the rhythm of the universe. Aligning the mindset is the cornerstone of creating a life that resonates with your deepest desires and highest potential. It is not merely about thinking positively, but about intentionally cultivating thoughts, beliefs, and emotions that support the reality you wish to manifest. Our minds are powerful tools, capable of shaping our experiences and determining the trajectory of our lives. By aligning our mindset, we bring coherence to our thoughts, emotions, and actions, enabling us to move forward with clarity and purpose. The first step in aligning the mindset is recognizing the influence of our thoughts. Every thought carries energy, and this energy creates ripples in our lives. When we focus on positive, empowering thoughts, we attract experiences that mirror those vibrations. Conversely, when we dwell on fear, doubt, or negativity, we inadvertently invite those experiences into our reality. Aligning the mindset requires a conscious effort to monitor and shift our inner dialogue, replacing limiting beliefs with thoughts that inspire confidence, hope, and possibility. One of the most transformative practices for mindset alignment is visualization. Visualization is the act of mentally picturing the life you want to create, immersing yourself in the emotions and details of that reality as though it already exists. This practice bridges the gap between your current state and your desired future by training your mind to focus on possibilities rather than limitations. When you visualize with clarity and consistency, you program your subconscious mind to recognize opportunities, take aligned actions, and attract circumstances that align with your vision. Visualization is not mere wishful thinking. It is a tool for creating mental and emotional alignment with your goals, fostering the belief that they are achievable. Gratitude is another powerful practice that supports mindset alignment. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, reminding you of the blessings already present in your life. When you cultivate a sense of gratitude, you raise your vibration and attract more reasons to be thankful. Gratitude creates a feedback loop of positivity, reinforcing the belief that life is abundant and that more good things are on their way. By taking time each day to acknowledge what you are grateful for, you align your mindset with the energy of abundance, paving the way for greater fulfillment and success. Releasing limiting beliefs is an essential component of aligning the mindset. Many of the barriers we face are not external, but internal. Beliefs we hold about ourselves, others, or the world that restrict our growth. These beliefs often stem from past experiences, societal conditioning, or fear of failure. To align your mindset, you must identify these limiting beliefs and consciously replace them with empowering ones. This process may involve self-reflection, journaling, or working with affirmations to rewrite the narratives that hold you back. When you release these mental constraints, you create space for new possibilities and align your thoughts with your highest potential. Consistency is key in mindset alignment. It is not enough to practice positivity or visualization sporadically. These practices must become daily habits. Aligning the mindset requires a commitment to showing up for yourself, even on days when doubt or negativity feels overwhelming. Over time, these consistent efforts create new neural pathways in the brain, making positive thinking and self-belief second nature. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to maintain an aligned mindset, even in the face of challenges. Aligning the mindset also involves being intentional about the energy you surround yourself with, the people you interact with, the environments you spend time in, and the media you consume all influence your thoughts and emotions. Surrounding yourself with positivity, inspiration, and support helps reinforce the mindset you are cultivating. Conversely, spending time in negative or toxic environments can derail your efforts. Protecting your energy and seeking out spaces that uplift and inspire you is an integral part of aligning your mindset. Another vital aspect of mindset alignment is learning to let go of attachment to outcomes. While it is important to have goals and intentions, clinging too tightly to specific results can create resistance. When you release the need to control how and when your desires will manifest, you open yourself to possibilities beyond your imagination. Aligning your mindset means trusting the process, believing that what is meant for you will come in its own time. This detachment allows you to focus on the present moment, taking inspired actions without the burden of unnecessary pressure or anxiety. Aligning the mindset is also about embracing self-compassion. The journey of personal growth is not linear, and there will be moments when doubt or negativity creeps in. Instead of criticizing yourself for these moments, approach them with understanding and kindness. Recognize that mindset alignment is a practice, not a destination, and that every step you take, no matter how small, contributes to your progress. Self-compassion helps you stay resilient, ensuring that setbacks do not derail your efforts, but instead become opportunities for learning and growth. As you align your mindset, you will notice a shift in how you experience life. Challenges that once felt insurmountable become opportunities for creativity and problem solving. Relationships become more harmonious as you radiate confidence and positivity. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach begin to appear as your thoughts and energy attract circumstances aligned with your desires. Aligning your mindset creates a ripple effect, influencing not only your internal state, but also the external world around you. Aligning the mindset is about stepping into your power as a co-creator of your reality. It is about recognizing that you have the ability to shape your life through the thoughts you think, the emotions you feel, and the actions you take. By cultivating positivity, gratitude, and intentionality, you align yourself with the highest version of your life, opening the door to infinite possibilities. Aligning the mindset is not a one-time effort, but a lifelong journey of growth, self-discovery, and transformation, one that leads to a life of purpose, joy, and fulfillment. Embracing patience is an act of profound strength and trust. In a world that often prioritizes speed and instant results, patience stands as a quiet but powerful reminder that the most meaningful things in life take time to unfold. It is not about passivity or waiting idly for life to happen, but about cultivating a calm and steady faith that everything is progressing as it should, even when the outcomes are not immediately visible. Patience allows us to appreciate the beauty of the journey and to trust that life's timing, though often unpredictable, is always purposeful. Patience teaches us to release the need for immediate results and to embrace the process of growth and transformation. Growth, whether personal, professional, or spiritual, is rarely linear. It happens in stages, often invisible to the naked eye, much like a seed growing roots beneath the soil before it breaks the surface. Without patience, we risk abandoning our efforts prematurely, mistaking the absence of visible progress for failure. With patience, however, we learn to trust that progress is being made, even when it is not yet apparent. This trust gives us the resilience to keep moving forward, knowing that the fruits of our labor will come in their own time. In embracing patience, we begin to see delays and obstacles not as interruptions, but as integral parts of the journey. Life often uses these moments to prepare us, to shape our character, and to align us with the opportunities we are meant to receive. What may seem like a detour is often a redirection towards something better suited to our growth and purpose. Patience allows us to navigate these periods of uncertainty with grace, understanding that every step, even the seemingly insignificant ones, is contributing to our evolution. Patience also cultivates a sense of gratitude for the present moment. When we are impatient, our focus tends to shift to what we lack or what we wish to achieve in the future. This mindset robs us of the ability to appreciate the beauty and richness of the here and now. By practicing patience, we learn to savor the small victories, the lessons and the connections that arise along the way. Patience reminds us that the journey itself is as valuable as the destination, and that each moment, no matter how mundane or challenging, holds something to be cherished. One of the greatest gifts of patience is the resilience it fosters. Life is full of challenges and setbacks. And without patience, it is easy to become discouraged or overwhelmed. Patience, however, provides the strength to endure, to persevere, and to maintain hope even in the face of adversity. It reminds us that difficulties are temporary and that they often precede periods of growth and breakthrough. This resilience not only helps us overcome obstacles, but also deepens our capacity for empathy and understanding, as we recognize that everyone is navigating their own timeline and challenges. Embracing patience also helps us release the need to control outcomes. When we are impatient, we often try to force things to happen according to our own timelines and expectations. This need for control can create stress and frustration, as life rarely conforms to our demands. Patience, on the other hand, teaches us to trust in the natural flow of life. It allows us to take action with intention while surrendering to the unfolding of events. This balance between effort and surrender creates a sense of peace and freedom, as we no longer feel the need to micromanage every aspect of our lives. Trusting the timing of life is a central aspect of patience. It requires faith that what is meant for us will come when we are ready to receive it. Sometimes the waiting period is not about the world catching up to our desires, but about us becoming the person capable of sustaining what we seek. Patience gives us the space to grow into this version of ourselves, to refine our skills, deepen our understanding, and align with the opportunities that await. It reminds us that the timing of life is not a delay, but a preparation. As we embrace patience, we also develop a greater sense of self-awareness. Waiting often brings to the surface our fears, insecurities, and doubts. These moments of discomfort can become opportunities for introspection and growth. Patience allows us to sit with these feelings, to explore their origins, and to transform them into strengths. It teaches us to trust not only in life's timing, but also in our own ability to navigate uncertainty with grace and wisdom. Patience transforms how we experience life. It shifts our perspective from one of urgency and scarcity to one of trust and abundance. It allows us to let go of the need to rush and to find contentment in the process. Patience reminds us that life is not a race, but a journey, one that unfolds in its own perfect time and rhythm. By embracing patience, we open ourselves to the richness of the present moment and the endless possibilities that lie ahead, knowing that everything we seek is already on its way to us. Inner peace is one of the most profound gifts we can give to ourselves. It is a state of calm and acceptance that arises not from the absence of challenges, but from the ability to remain grounded amidst them. When we cultivate inner peace, we create a powerful foundation for living a balanced and fulfilling life. This state of tranquility resonates deeply within us and extends outward, attracting harmony, creativity, and opportunities that align with our highest self. Inner peace is not a destination, but an ongoing practice, a way of being that allows us to navigate life with grace and resilience. At the heart of inner peace is acceptance. Acceptance of ourselves, others, and the circumstances we encounter. When we resist what is, we create tension and conflict within ourselves. This resistance often stems from a desire to control or change the uncontrollable. By embracing acceptance, we free ourselves from this inner struggle. We learn to let go of judgments and expectations, choosing instead to meet life as it is. This shift not only brings a sense of calm, but also opens the door to greater clarity and insight. Acceptance does not mean complacency. It simply means acknowledging the present moment as it is without fighting against it. Inner peace fosters harmony in our relationships. When we are at peace with ourselves, we no longer feel the need to seek validation or approval from others. This self-assuredness creates a ripple effect. As the calm energy we radiate influences those around us, we become better listeners, more empathetic, and less reactive. Instead of trying to control or change others, we accept them as they are, creating space for authentic connection and mutual understanding. Relationships built on this foundation of inner peace are not only more harmonious, but also more fulfilling and resilient. Creativity thrives in a state of inner peace. When our minds are calm and free from the clutter of worry or doubt, we can access a deeper well of inspiration. Inner peace creates the mental and emotional space needed for new ideas to emerge. It allows us to approach challenges with an open and curious mindset, seeing possibilities where there were once obstacles. This state of flow, where creativity and intuition come together effortlessly, is one of the many gifts of cultivating inner peace. By quieting the noise within, we unlock our innate ability to innovate and imagine. Inner peace is also a magnet for opportunities that align with our true purpose. When we are centered and grounded, we attract experiences and relationships that resonate with our authentic selves. This magnetic power of inner peace stems from the energy we emit when we are calm and aligned. The universe responds to this energy, bringing us opportunities that reflect the harmony within. Instead of chasing after success or happiness, we find that these things naturally come to us when we are in a state of inner balance. Inner peace allows us to trust the flow of life, knowing that what is meant for us will arrive at the right time. The journey to inner peace begins with self-awareness. It requires us to turn inward, to examine our thoughts, emotions, and patterns of behavior. This process can be uncomfortable, as it often reveals aspects of ourselves that we may prefer to avoid. However, this introspection is essential for growth. By becoming aware of the fears, insecurities, and limiting beliefs that disrupt our peace, we can begin to release them. Self-awareness empowers us to make conscious choices that support our well-being, moving us closer to a state of inner harmony. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for cultivating inner peace. By practicing mindfulness, we train ourselves to stay present, to fully engage with the here and now. This presence helps us break free from the cycle of worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. Mindfulness teaches us to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment, allowing us to respond to life's challenges with calm and clarity. Over time, this practice becomes a way of life, grounding us in the present moment and deepening our sense of peace. Gratitude is another practice that supports inner peace. When we focus on what we are grateful for, we shift our attention away from what we lack. This simple yet profound shift in perspective helps us recognize the abundance in our lives, fostering a sense of contentment and joy. Gratitude also strengthens our connection to the present moment, reminding us of the beauty and blessings that surround us. By cultivating gratitude, we create an internal environment of peace and positivity, which radiates outward and attracts more reasons to be grateful. Letting go of attachment is a vital aspect of inner peace. Many of our struggles arise from clinging to outcomes, possessions, or relationships that we believe are essential to our happiness. This attachment creates a sense of fear and scarcity as we worry about losing what we hold dear. Inner peace teaches us to release this grip, to trust that we are whole and complete as we are. By letting go, we free ourselves from the anxiety of control and open ourselves to the infinite possibilities of life. This detachment is not about indifference, but about trusting in the natural flow of life. Inner peace is a source of resilience. It gives us the strength to face life's challenges without being overwhelmed by them. When we are at peace within, external circumstances have less power to disrupt us. We become more adaptable, more grounded, and more capable of navigating adversity with grace. This resilience allows us to maintain our equilibrium even in the face of uncertainty. Knowing that our inner stability is not dependent on external conditions, inner peace becomes a sanctuary, a place we can return to no matter what is happening around us. Inner peace is about living in alignment with our true selves. It is about cultivating a sense of wholeness and contentment that does not rely on external achievements or validations. Inner peace invites us to embrace the present moment, to trust in the unfolding of life, and to find joy in simply being. It is a state of being that enriches every aspect of our lives, creating a foundation for happiness, creativity, and fulfillment. When we nurture inner peace, we not only transform ourselves, but also contribute to the harmony and well-being of the world around us. In conclusion, the harmonious integration of trust, patience, and inner peace serves as the cornerstone for a life lived in alignment with the natural flow of existence. These three principles are not separate, but interconnected, each amplifying the impact of the others. Together, they create a foundation that allows us to move through life with grace, resilience, and purpose, embracing both its challenges and its beauty. Trust invites us to release control, embrace uncertainty, and recognize life's inherent wisdom, revealing opportunities beyond what we imagine. It teaches us that even when the path ahead seems unclear, there is a greater design at work. By choosing to trust, we open ourselves to the infinite possibilities that arise when we stop resisting the unknown. Trust is not blind faith, but a deep belief in the wisdom of life, a recognition that every experience, no matter how difficult, is leading us toward growth and alignment with our true purpose. Patience complements trust by reminding us of the value of timing and perseverance. In a world that often demands instant results, patience allows us to step back and appreciate the journey. It teaches us that progress is not always visible, but is happening beneath the surface, preparing us for what lies ahead. Patience is a practice of presence, enabling us to savor each moment and recognize the beauty in the process rather than fixating solely on the destination. Through patience, we cultivate resilience, learning to endure setbacks with grace and optimism, knowing that they are part of our evolution. Inner peace serves as the stabilizing force that ties trust and patience together. It provides the calm and clarity needed to navigate life's inevitable twists and turns. Inner peace allows us to remain grounded even when external circumstances are chaotic. It fosters a state of acceptance and self-awareness, enabling us to respond to challenges with wisdom rather than react out of fear or frustration. This sense of inner harmony radiates outward, influencing our relationships and creating a ripple effect of positivity and balance. When trust, patience, and inner peace are woven into the fabric of our daily lives, we begin to live in alignment with life's natural rhythm. This alignment transforms how we experience the world, shifting our perspective from one of resistance to one of flow. We stop striving against the current and start moving with it, finding joy in the journey rather than waiting for the destination. Life's challenges no longer feel like barriers, but like opportunities for growth and transformation. Ultimately, these practices allow us to thrive, not just survive. They empower us to approach life with an open heart and a quiet confidence, knowing that we are exactly where we are meant to be. Trust, patience, and inner peace guide us to embrace life in its entirety, celebrating its highs and navigating its lows with grace. As we align with this flow, we discover that fulfillment is not found in achieving perfection, but in the journey itself, the small moments of joy, the lessons learned, and the growth that unfolds along the way. By living with trust, patience, and inner peace, we create a life that is not only harmonious, but deeply meaningful